Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton forged bar swing arm wall sconce. So this is going to be the 2093-01. A lot of details. Let's jump in. It's going to be 12.75 inches overall height, and that's going to be from the very bottom of the fixture to the very top, which is going to be the shade on this, and it has a projection going out of 30 inches, which is pretty far. The shade on this is going to be a 15-inch diameter and 7 inches tall, which is about yay big. And the back plate is 8.5 inches high by 6 inches wide. It's going to comfortably go over your 4-inch J-box. I want to show you more information about that. And how we're going to do that is we're going to look at the install sheet. So if you're on the page for this on our website, Handmade in Vermont, look over on the right-hand side. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a lot of stuff. It's going to show you how to put on the shade, which is pretty simple. It's going to show you that the bulb is actually kind of on a bit of a slant inside, which is kind of cool. It's going to show you that back plate and how it's going to go on your junction box, most likely also your gang box if you guys have one of these going on. Very, very easy. So let's go back to that socket for a second. So if you guys are still doing older incandescent bulbs, you're going to be limited to a 150 watt bulb, and that's because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. If you guys are doing LEDs, there's really no limit. The only limit is the size of the bulb getting into the harp that's holding the shade, and that's really going to be about it. So these are A19 bulbs, and A19s are the same size as our standard bulb friend that we all grew up with. I can find these both up to 100 watt equivalent if I really look, but you know, I would also, if you're out and about, there's some different types of A21s that are out there too. It's a little bigger. I can find this up to 150 watt equivalent. Try one of these if you guys want to. You can always use it someplace else in the house. And bulbs are not expensive. So there's no limit when it gets into LEDs except for the size of the bulb, don't forget, because LEDs don't draw a lot of electricity, they don't produce a lot of heat, and they're awesome. You also get to choose the color temperature, don't forget. I tend to like that warm glow of an incandescent bulb for my past. That's going to be warm white, 3000 Kelvin. Some of you guys are going to like that cooler daylight. That's going to be 4000, 5000 Kelvin. So just make sure that if you're in a box store or a hardware store and you're looking at bulbs, it'll tell you on the box. If you guys are on Amazon or some website, it'll tell you right off the bat, 3000 Kelvin, warm white, 4000, 5000 Kelvin, that's going to be that whiter light. And also, if you guys are going to be on the site, I also recommend you do something else. So, if you look over on the right-hand side, pretty far up, you're going to see a place where you can click and order shade samples. So you'll notice the pull-down menu is going to show you which fabrics are going to be available for the shade on this fixture, and then just beyond that, you're going to see a place where you can click a couple little boxes, put in your name and address, and we'll send these out to you for free. It doesn't cost you a penny. They go in the mail the same day. Just make sure you order the ones that are available for the fixture itself. It's just what you need to do. It's great to get these in your hand. You know, there's no better way to see something than to have it right in front of you, so you should definitely take advantage of that. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, do me a favor, look over on the left-hand side of the screen. You're going to see a lot of red tabs over there. One is going to be the Finishes Help Guide. When you're done with this video, go over there and open that up for me, and you're going to see a video at the top of that page of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart just below the video, so scroll down a little bit, you'll see that chart. You'll notice there are pictures that have the letter A on them, pictures that have the letter B on them, and I'm going to be talking about that range you can see in variants on there in that video. So it's really important to watch the video, use that chart. When you're done with all that, come back down to that chart. You can click on any of those pictures and see a lot more samples of Hubbardton forged fixtures in that finish. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in dark smoke, click on dark smoke. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in vintage platinum, do the same. And so on and so on and so on. That's a great way for you to see a lot of Hubbardton forged stuff in different finishes and really take advantage of that, okay? So our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On display page on our website. It's going to be back in the red tabs over there. A lot of good things in that section. Check out. So when you open that up, you'll see it's all divided up into different sections like dining pendants and outdoor lighting. We're always adding to that. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton forged. They don't even have a showroom like this. Nobody does. And they use this as their showroom when you guys come to Vermont to visit us. So lots and lots to see here. You can see all the different glass, all the different finishes, all the different fabrics, all of those things. In addition to that, we have a clearance center. So the clearance center stuff are returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. That's an amazing deal for you. If you guys want to take advantage of that, you have to come here to Vermont to see us. And when you do me a favor, measure all the kind of things about your project and what you guys are doing. So the most important thing is measure your ceiling heights to begin with. Measure distances between junction boxes and like windows and ceilings and those kind of things. So if you're looking at sconces on the wall, you can see if they're going to fit for you. If you're doing pendants over a kitchen island, measure the distances between those junction boxes. Widths of tables, kitchen tables, dining tables, lengths of tables, islands, all that good stuff. And also do a couple more things. If you guys have some tablets or iPads laying around, take pictures of all these things. Take pictures of the kitchen, take pictures of the projects you're doing. Bring that in so we can kind of go through those pictures together and we'll be able to see what you guys are up to, okay? And also the boxes and clearance stuff, for clearance stuff, are basically packed for shipping. Don't forget, these were supposedly shipped out. So the boxes tend to be on the bigger side, so bring a decent size SUV if you want to take stuff home. It's a really good opportunity for you. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. That's 3 months after you receive something to send it back, and there's no restocking fee on that. Some larger items and custom things, and it's usually going to be big things on pallets, are going to be non-returnable. It'll always tell you on the page for an item if that is the case, so always keep an eye out for that. And we also offer a rush program. So to get all these different metal finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. They generally take about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it's really, really inexpensive. If you want to know more about that, just drop me a quick email and I can clue you in on details, okay? So our showroom in Vermont is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to drop a quick email, you can do that all the time. And that's going to be at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. Or you can call me during business hours, 802-446-2400. So thank you for stopping in today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.